This Pikachu has little.
Can you squeeze the paws and it says Pika Pika?
They are kind of squeezy, but they don't do anything.
Oh,
You can see a little ear twitch on the back one.
Oh,
Oh,
it does do something.
Yeah.
You didn't know that?
No, I didn't know that. That's so good.
Welcome.
Thank you.
Oh, that's amazing.
I feel so much better about this thing.
That's fantastic. That's
Wow.
a great purchase.
What a good little thing.
Sclarf's got the eagle eyes. I didn't see anything.
Yeah,
move.
whoa. That changes the game. Pikachu's awesome.
You were wondering why it was so expensive, and now you know.
Now I know.
Hello, everyone. Hello. Welcome in. Welcome to a very special episode 30 of Mustache Ride. I'm one of your co-hosts, Sherman Cool, along with my very special co-host, the Dirty Tooth. I know I went the right direction this time because Tooth told me before the show. Good. Well, tonight's episode is very special because we have a very special guest, the wonderful Sclarf, ladies and gentlemen. A wild Sclarf has appeared.
Oh shit,
Welcome
I
in,
went the
Sclarf.
wrong
How you
direction.
doing, man?
Hello.
Ooh,
I went the
going?
wrong direction. Shit.
doing good. How are you doing, Sclarf?
Doing all right. Doing all right.
Nice. Well, thanks for joining us tonight. It's a pleasure. Every 10 episodes, we like to have a guest on this show. And it's just kind of fun. We want to do it more often, but it seems every 10 is like enough to kind of keep it fresh, you know? Kind of a surprise every
Fresh.
time.
Oh yeah. No, it gives you time. Schedules are hard.
Yeah, for sure. Well, yeah, and I'm glad you could clear your schedule to make it here. It's always nice. Always nice to see you. We like to hop into your streams every now and then and hang out. Your community is so nice. I try to bring my community over as much as I can, and because your streams are so fun. So it'll be fun talking to you. Yeah.
I'm excited.
Well, we record this show live twice a month, twitch.tv/Mustache Ride Pod. We'd love it if you joined us like so many people do cycle in throughout the night. And tonight, we'll be talking mostly about Sclarf, about what we've been doing, what we've been playing. Sclarf and his journey in content creation and how he's enjoying it, how he's liking it, his existential journey through the treads, the swamps of content creation and the internet. Yeah.
That's a lot of metaphors
really is
for one episode.
It is. But first, we have Easter coming up. Easter Sunday is coming up very soon. Tomorrow, or in some hours, I guess you could say, right?
Yeah.
Well,
Ever since I moved out of the house, I'm an adult. I don't really celebrate Easter that much anymore. I'm not a super religious guy. But like I used to go on Easter egg hunts and stuff. Like, do you guys have any plans for Easter? Maybe a dinner or something, or?
I did the Easter dinner today with my parents. So I watched my little nephew hunt eggs. Pretty solid. My parents hid 67 of them. Like, well, there's not two more. There's not two more eggs that they could have hid. But he found all for the memes, but he found all 67. So that was cool. But I'm the same. I don't really celebrate Easter by myself either.
Yeah. What about you, Sclarf?
No. It's I have a pretty weird history with Easter. I haven't been celebrating it for a little bit now, but when I did celebrate it with my family, I had a couple years in a row that were just horrendous. Honestly.
How does Easter go wrong? What do you mean? That's so weird. Easter Sunday is like, it's like all about candy and the grass in the little basket and chocolate bunnies.
It's true, but sometimes on the way to the bunnies and the chocolate at the end of the Easter holiday, sometimes you don't get the full way through the hero's journey on that day.
Yeah.
Let me take you back.
Okay.
I think it was, let's say around 2007. So this is pretty far back. I was 6. I'm a youngin'. But I'm in the back of my dad's car and we're going to an Easter egg hunt. It's me, my dad, and my brother. I'm in the back seat and I'm playing Animal Crossing.
As you do.
Yeah, as you do. Yeah. I loved a Wild World. And I look up look back down, and then out. I just don't remember a thing for like a second. I'm like, whoa. And I like come to, and we had gotten into an accident
Whoa.
on Easter Day on our way to the Easter egg hunt.
Wow. Like, okay, well, you're here, so hopefully it wasn't too bad. A fender bender, hopefully.
It was a fender bender, but you know, my dad and my brother we were all fine. No one was hurt. Nobody was injured. But you know, we're on a main road on Easter Day, so everyone's going everywhere.
Yeah,
it's like
everyone's drunk. You
11.
know?
Oh yeah, no
morning Easter morning parties.
Brunch.
Yeah,
and our car is totaled. The front is smoking.
Really?
But like, the other car we hit was a truck, and they were fine. Barely had a dent.
Of course, yeah.
Of course. So, luckily, like my mom lived right on that street, so we just kind of walked down there, and it was just awful. They had to tow my dad's car away because they were scared that it was going to explode.
Oh wow.
Like, because there was some sort of leakage or whatever, and we were just like, what an Easter. What?
Yeah. I feel like car accidents are like crazy for kids or anybody that's younger. It's like whether or not it's like bad or, you know, like just a fender bender, like it's probably wild. Like I've never been in a car accident, so I don't know, but it's got to be wild.
It's interesting. I've been in a fair share. I have a family of bad drivers.
Hey, well, you know, you could just as easily blame the area you live in. You're the good driver surrounded by bad drivers. It's
true. I've personally never been in an accident. I'm the good.
Oh, well, good. I've been in an accident once. I won't go through the whole thing, but it was in my work truck, and my work truck has like a dash cam facing forward and facing in toward the cab. So I'm like, Big Brother's always watching me. My bosses are always aware. But in this case, I was really fortunate to have it because I ended up getting T-boned in the bed of my truck, and luckily it was like a residential area, so relatively low speeds. But they were kind of going too fast, and it was all on camera. It's all I'll show you guys after the stream or something if you want to see it. But I yelled out the F word really loud. I was like freaked out, and I don't know if it's better being an adult or a kid, right? Because being an adult, you know the significance of what just happened and all the consequences thereof, and as a kid, it's just like, whoa, like earthquake, you know? But it's not. It's more than that. But I don't know what's better. It's more impressionable, that's for sure, as a kid, right? But
probably.
Well, I'm sorry to hear your Easters haven't gone too well in the past, but tomorrow is a new Easter. New Sclarf.
It's a new day. New Easter. What it's all about.
Get yourself some of those peeps and just, you know, the little sugary, celebrate that Easter, you know?
I do have, these are my favorite. This is my Easter.
Oh, okay.
Treat. The mini eggs.
Oh,
I love
with the
these.
chocolate or caramel or something in them.
With just the chocolate. They're like the egg M&Ms, right? They have like the candy on the outside.
What's your opinion on Peeps? We need your hot take on Peeps. Give me the sauce. Spill the tea for me, Sclarf.
Here's what's up with me and marshmallow. Because Peeps are marshmallow.
Go ahead and say it.
It's true.
Peeps aren't good. I can't do Peeps. I'm sorry. If I'm having a marshmallow anything, it's a s'more. It's melted.
Yep.
That's it.
Sclarf,
maybe marshmallow fluff. Maybe.
Okay. I'm a fan of that. You and I should team up and attack Tooth. We attack him.
I'm not.
He likes Peeps.
I'm not going to the store and buying Peeps, but if you set a Peep in front of me, like I'm gonna eat it. Like I'm not gonna just let it sit there and get hard and crusty, you know, like a Peep does, like a rock. Yeah, I'm not gonna do that.
I had a work thing recently, and at the work thing there was a glass jar full of candy, jelly beans and little mini chocolate things and Peeps just all shoved in there. Peeps all pressed up against the glass side jar. And you're supposed to guess how many pieces of candy are in there, and you win the whole thing. And there's like 2 gift cards buried in there or something. And I was like, I don't want that.
Yeah,
I don't want these nasty Peeps somebody put their fingers all over and just shoved in this jar.
Can't even use the gift card because the stripe on the back has melted chocolate baked to it.
Marshmallows stuck to it. Yeah.
Oh my.
Well, we like to start this show off with normally a little segment, but we haven't really swapped the segment for anything regular yet. And so instead, we're going to start it off with a little segment we came up with just before the stream called Clip from the Hip. This is a segment where we look into Sclarf's past, his streaming past. We pull up a random clip we've found, and we just take a peek. We discuss it. Maybe it's something really funny. Maybe it's something huge, big accomplishment Sclarf's done. It's not. It's funny. It's just funny, embarrassing stuff. Viewers have a tendency to clip the embarrassing things, but miss clipping all the important accomplishments and things that the streamer's proud of. And that's no shade to viewers. Whatever is clever for you, but there's a lot of good stuff in there though, Sclarf.
There is.
There's some comedy, I would say, on occasion. Maybe I do have my own clip button for that exact reason. For
there
chat
you go.
Not wanting the accomplishments, only the failure.
Only the failure. Only what they're laughing at, what they're falling out of their chair over, and it's never beating the boss.
No, never.
Yeah,
never the Dark Souls boss that I do in one try. No.
Yeah.
So the clips that I have conjured up, I made sure not to get ones that were clipped by you, and that was
nice.
Specific. Okay, we'll roll the first one, and you'll have to
we'll roll one now, and we'll pull it up again later. We'll bring the segment back later on. Yeah,
I'm gonna roll this one, I think.
All right. Oh, okay.
A shadow that crawls on the walls. Till the sweat drop down my balls.
I feel like that's a classic. Maybe. What do you remember that?
It was pretty recent. So that was from the game Shadow of the Colossus. If you've never played it.
Mm-hmm.
A cult classic game that I never played. I have it for the PS2, but I got my PS5 recently, and I wanted the first game I streamed on it to be a little special. So I ended up playing that in one shot on my first try as a speed run.
Whoa.
Let me restate. Speed run?
Yeah.
More so. Just as fast as I could without knowing anything.
Yeah. So you didn't end up looking much stuff up or anything?
The last time I had seen anything about that game, which is what set me on the path, it's been on my games to playlist since I was maybe 10. But
okay.
I watched the Game Grumps play it on their channel years and years ago, and I was like, I would love to play that game. I remembered none of it, but just the name. And I knew I just wanted to play it, and I knew it was going to be a game that I loved, and I did.
Yeah, that one's such a classic. That's one of the very first streams, probably one of the first 3 or 4 games that I ended up streaming. Wow. And me and my wife tag teamed it, and we were both on mic, and it was such a good time. But it had been so long since I played it, I didn't realize I forgot how hard it hits you at the end. If you know it, I guess we don't have to worry about spoilers. You're a murderer in that game. You play
100%.
Yeah, you play the part of a murderer, murdering helpless beings.
That doesn't sound like my game. I don't know.
Have you played it?
I haven't played it. I don't know anything about it. It's spoiled now, so I probably won't play it. But
okay, well, name a video game where you're not a murderer. That's an actual challenge. Go ahead.
I can't do it. I think I murder in every game, whether I do it on purpose or not.
You got one, Sclarf?
Tetris.
You're murdering tetraminos. Tetraminos? How do you say that?
Yeah. No,
I hear people say tetraminos, and I'm like, no, it's tetramino, like domino, like Tetris domino, tetramino. But is that what? I don't know.
I don't know.
I'm so all over the place, but
No, I want to know now.
I'm just riding the wave. Tetramino. That just sounds so dumb. But anyway, you're murdering those blocks. Have you ever seen that College Humor video, Tetris God?
I don't think so.
Well, you might think differently if you'd seen that.
I think I'll have to add it to my repertoire.
Okay.
Tetra.
It's like a 15-year-old video or something. It's so old.
Tetraminos. That's how I'm reading it.
But so you don't see tetramino?
Tetramino. I can see tetramino.
Is it a stretch? Because I feel like, what are you evoking when you say tetramino? What is that? What's the root word? You know what I mean? Tetris, amino, like
amino acids.
Maybe because they're like connecting.
Are they just?
I don't know.
Are they blocks?
We need a scientist.
A scientist?
Yeah, we need a scientist, and also we need to move on with this show because.
Yeah,
we're just getting carried away here.
We're talking about Tetris. Does anybody even play that game? I played Columns, honestly, myself.
You sicken me.
I got addicted to phone Tetris for a little bit.
Yeah. Have you ever played Tetris Effect?
No, I haven't, but I've seen gameplay of it. Beautiful.
Yeah, it's so cool, but I wish it wouldn't give me like a headache and motion sickness because I'm just trying to focus on the tetraminos, and I can't. It's like there's a lot going on, a lot of particles.
There is.
Anyway,
I think I saw. Oh no, go ahead.
Well, I want to know what Tooth's been playing. I want to know what he's been doing. It's been 2 weeks since we last recorded.
It has been.
It's episode 30. I want to know what Sclarf's been doing. I want to let you know what I've been doing, but I want to hear from Tooth first.
Me first?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I mean, we have a guest, but I'll go first, I suppose.
Oh, no.
Okay.
No, I'm the host now.
Oh, dang.
You're our guest. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Sclarf is the captain now.
I just did that.
I forgot how this was working. I have a hard time when the power shifts. I don't know. Okay, I'll go with it. I've been playing Overwatch 2. I don't know why I play it. But I have been, and I've also been thinking about getting back into grinding competitive. I still don't know why I'm going to do that. Because it sucks. It actively sucks. It's a sucky game. It's been sucky since it came out. Overwatch 1 was sucky. Blizzard sucks. I don't know why I play it, but I'm going to keep playing it.
Sounds like a problem.
It is a problem. I think I'm addicted to it. I also started playing competitive Rocket League, and I blame Sherman Cool completely for this. I don't know.
Proud.
I don't know why I'm playing it, but I started playing 1v1 only. And that's a problem because now I'm getting into competitive 2v2. And it's hard. Your teammate sucks.
There's a bit of a trend here.
There is a trend, but I did
punishing yourself, kind of sadistic.
It is. Yeah. But I did place gold 5 in 1v1 competitive,
nice.
And I placed plat 2 in 2s. And I think I'm 18 hours into the game right now. So I feel like I'm doing pretty good.
Yeah, absolutely. 1v1s teach you 100%. A lot.
I think so. Yeah. And then for
do you play Rocket League at all? Sorry, Tooth. I just gotta know.
Yeah.
Oh, me?
Yeah.
Oh, it is my most played game on Steam.
I didn't know that.
All right. Here's my little secret. I don't stream it. It's my offline game. It's my with the homies game. It's how I chill out. It's how I end my nights most nights. But I am also on that competitive grind.
Oh man, Sclarf is a closet SSL. We didn't even know it.
Oh, not that good. My buddy is close though. But
Yeah?
me and him usually run threes. We had a steady partner, but they left us tragically
Oh.
for a different game. And
Oh.
I'll never forgive
God.
him. I'll never forgive him.
You
Hopefully-
scared me. He's in a better place now.
He's in a better place.
God rest his
No,
soul.
He's probably playing Overwatch. Gross.
He might be. He might be, but we're training up another friend of ours, but we're steadily ranked in champ.
Nice.
Both of us in 2s and 3s. He's closer to champ too. He plays a lot. He's like 300 hours over me, and I have 700.
Oh wow.
Dude, we need to play. I'm champ 1 as well. What the heck?
I'm here. Let's do it.
Sorry to like just totally ruin your secret. Now the world knows
Now
that you play
everybody
Rocket
knows.
League. Everyone's gonna know
They
you're
know
a
it.
huge nerd.
They know I'm cringe. It's over.
That's
Well,
Rocket League has been crazy. Like I was totally against it, which is surprising because that's how I found Sherman cool in the first place. Is I was on Twitch and I was like, I'm just gonna watch games that I don't want to play ever, and now I'm playing it. But the nice thing is I have him and another friend like in a Discord call when I started playing it, and they were like feeding me like, secrets to win, champ secrets to win against poor little bronze 1v1 people.
Oh yeah.
And it worked.
Yeah.
It worked because I was like I think I consistently played my first night and I had 7 forfeits in competitive in a row. And it
1v1?
was in 1v1. And it was sad.
Nice.
It was sad days for all of them. But yeah, Rocket League is cool. It's also not my stream game, but my stream game has been Fallout New Vegas. I don't know where I am in the game. I might be in game. I might not be. I don't really know. Like I think I'm gonna side with the robots here pretty soon.
Okay.
And kill everybody off.
Oh.
Yeah.
So you're aware of that option. So you are fairly deep.
I think so because I've already went into 2 casinos and ruined that relationship. I killed off the casino that's eating people, and then I killed off the casino that's running some shady side deal.
You take care of Benny?
Benny, yeah, I took care of Benny.
Good, that bastard.
I haven't killed him yet, but he's hanging out with the Legion, and I think that's probably worse than me killing him, to be honest with you.
They'll all go down the same.
It's true. I like Yes Man. He seems to be the only person that's consistent with me the whole time. So I
He's
like
just
him.
a delight.
And the Boomers. Something about like a whole group of people that live in a fenced-in community and just blow everybody up that gets near them. Solid people, in my opinion.
And then they're like, you got through. Nice, like dang, and you barely have to convince them, right, or something like that.
Hey, you win a prize for not getting blown up by us. You're a part of us now.
How did you struggle through that part, trying to get through the field?
I died 3 times, and somebody was like, "You're not high level enough. Like you need blah blah blah." And I was like, "No, I'm just gonna sneak along this rock, and I'm gonna get in there." And they were like, "You can't do it," and then I did it. And they left the stream. They're not here anymore. I banned them. I was like, I can do this.
They didn't clip it. I'm sure of it.
No. They clipped the 2 parts
Never
where
would.
I blew up for sure.
Yeah.
And then I played some Fortnite in the new season because the new season just dropped. It's pretty cool still because I'm kind of a closet Fortnite player. I quit playing around season 11, but I came back to it. It's pretty fun. It's still fun.
All secrets revealed this episode.
All secrets revealed.
The truth come out.
The This is the truth episode. 30 episodes in, and we're finally telling the truth.
Dang.
So tell us,
long
No
enough.
more lies.
tell us something true, Drew. SMC, lead us in to
Me?
what you've
Okay.
been doing, and tell us something truthful for once.
Well, for a week, I didn't do much of anything. I just tore down this entire room. So one of the 2 weeks between now and last episode, I just totally deconstructed my whole room, put some new legs on this desk, and cleaned and reorganized, and I just feel so much better in this room. I can breathe.
What do the new legs do?
They go up and down. So like right now I'm standing, it's. I guess you probably just have to be like more of a professional to have a desk like this, and to use it on a podcast. I think you just need to be like, you need to have some there's a certain aptitude, I suppose, you need to have a setup like this. Anyway,
Pretentious.
that's my nose in the air. Did you get that?
Yeah, I got it.
Yeah, we caught on. I think
You
Tooth
probably
was making fun of me.
You probably
Tooth was
drink with
making
your
fun of
pinky
me
out too, don't you?
I do. And before the show, Tooth was making fun of me, and okay, look, it's not like that, okay? It's not like that. It's totally casual to have a standing desk, all right? Tooth was making fun of me before the show, and I just gotta, defend myself a little bit here. So yeah, no, it's pretty casual. Casual stand desk, no big deal. Anyway,
No big deal.
but yeah, week off streaming. Totally worth it. I was a little worried, coming back to like nobody remembering me, which is a silly thing to do. You don't have to worry about that. Take your time, treat yourself, and clean every now and then. It's important. It's like, I don't know. You ever just clean your house and you walk back in your house one day and you're like, it's so nice everywhere.
I've never cleaned my house ever.
Oh. Sclarf?
I'll clean. I'm cleanly. I do a good vacuum, but I don't dust. I can't dust. Can't be
I hate it.
I can't. The only thing I will dust is my desk and my PC. Everything else remains.
Where does it all come from? Where does it come from?
It's crazy.
I have no idea.
You know what I have? I have this.
Oh, look at me. I have an electric hand duster sitting in my drawer. Oh, pretentious.
What is this?
This is the best $16 I've ever spent. I'm telling you.
I've actually been looking for something like that. Is it a blower or a sucker?
It's a blower.
Okay.
It's good.
I want something like that. I used my last 2 cans of canned air on my cleaning my PCs, and I don't think I did a great job because they suck. They suck.
I was at the store one day buying it, and I was like, $6. And then I looked on Amazon while I was at the store and ordered that thing, and I didn't buy those. Yeah,
smart.
Yeah.
Well, I took that week off, but I'm back. I'm back and better than ever. And I'm standing.
Yeah, I'm standing
like a real G. Yeah. I've been playing Rocket League also, of course. I at the start of the new season or whatever, the rank reset, I ranked into Diamond 2. It hurt. It hurt so bad. But I made it out. I grinded just a little bit back into Champ. I'm actually Champ 2 in Hoops, which is crazy because Hoops is typically like a little higher, rank wise. It runs large, if you know what I mean. But no, I'm back, baby. So Rocket League, good stuff. Loving it. I have my Easter mobile that is very bright, and I have Easter bunny ears, which that's like year round for me actually. But
I like that you change your car for the holidays.
Yeah. I do. I have Christmas mobiles and Halloween mobiles. Yeah.
You are a nerd, dude.
I am. I love Rocket League so much, man. I also been playing Overwatch 2. I feel pretty similar. Like, why do I do this to myself? This is a complete waste of time. What have I done? I could have been doing anything else, but I was playing competitive Overwatch and losing. But I don't know. It ebbs and flows because sometimes I have really good games. Like every now and then you have a great game and I'm like, this is what I'm talking about. Even if I lose, you can tell the difference between a good game and a bad game. Even when you lose, I can still say that was a good game. Like that was a solid battle. But so often it's just not that way. And so hopefully with season 4 coming, there's a new support hero coming, a lot of reworks for heroes. I'm super excited to dive into all that and, get to know Lifeweaver a little bit. Sclarf, do you play Overwatch at all?
I play a little bit. I dabble. I played a lot of Overwatch 1 and I downloaded Overwatch 2, played a couple, but I didn't get back into competitive at all. But I did see some Lifeweaver stuff on TikTok. Seems very saucy. Very clean, very saucy. Little
just so
confused,
different.
But yeah.
Well, I'm excited. We'll have to, if we can, wrangle you into a little Overwatch sometime. Maybe we can get some games in sometime. But I just love Overwatch so much. Even I'm addicted because they did such a good job on the foundation, the characters, the maps, the lore. And it's like, even if I'm losing, I was still May the whole time, or I was still like Soldier the whole time. And I love those characters. They're dope. And I was saying hello and waving. I just love that stuff. I'm a big nerd. You're right, Tooth.
You are a nerd.
Okay. I've also been playing Wolong Fallen Dynasty a little bit. I've cooled on that a little bit. But it's really hard. It's one of those games that are really hard. The first boss took me all day. Once I beat him, I kind of understood the loop and I got through 2 more bosses pretty quickly, but I just had to get through my thick head how Wolong wanted me to play. Super good game. Once you get into that, how they want you to play it, really good. Sorry, dogs. I don't know if you guys heard that, but The Quarry, another game. It was on sale. I picked it up. My wonderful wife picked it up. And we started streaming it last Monday. And then tomorrow night we're going to be continuing it. This Monday we're continuing it. And pretty wild. Do you guys know about The Quarry at all?
Only from watching you guys. And I know now that I would fist fight in real life 90% of those characters.
It's kind of like watching a sitcom where you're just like, you finally have the realization that like all these people are horrible people. Like I'm watching people that are terrible. Anyway, yeah, all these people are pretty like terrible, but you're basically watching a movie, but then you have chances for QTEs, quick time events, chances to make choices for the characters, and there's a story being told. You're basically a bunch of camp counselor kids staying an extra night at the camp, and then it's hunting season all of a sudden, and I'll just leave it at that. But it's good. It's good dumb fun.
I've been trying to throw
say hi.
I've been trying to throw out $5 donos on their stream just to kill the people because I don't like them so much.
Yeah, I don't blame you at all. Because a couple of the people, it's one of those things where I actually screwed something up and chose, like, I pressed A at the wrong time and I got one of the characters killed. And at first I was like, because I screwed up.
Solid choice.
But like pretty soon after I was like, you know what? If it was anybody else, I'd probably be more bummed. So this lady had it coming, which is just horrible. I'm so desensitized. These video games, I swear. Last game, Loop Hero, just came out on Game Pass. And so that got me back into it. I bought it on Steam a long time ago, but it came out on Game Pass, easy access, just a nice little reminder, quick download, really, really cool game. Do you guys know Loop Hero at all?
I do not
think so.
I don't even know how to explain it. I don't even know how to like explain what it is. So basically there's a little dude on a loop and the world's forgotten. And so you're going on the loop fighting slimes, and then you fight slimes, you get swords and items, and then things to put on the loop, and you put things on the loop to make the loop harder for your little character. And if you make it harder, you get better items and better things to put on the loop. And anyway, Loop Hero, it's much more simple than that, but also it's kind of complicated. It's like a mixture between an idle game and like Vampire Survivors, kind of. I don't know. It's like a roguelite idle game.
Okay. All right.
The trailer looks
It's
cool.
really great. The music is fantastic, and the art style, it's very pixely. It's almost like it almost looks like maybe a Game Boy game or something, like Game Boy Color or something.
Oh wow.
Yeah, look up gameplay.
Oh,
Yeah.
weird. Okay.
So yeah, you see you're on a loop. Your little guy's on a loop, and you're putting mountains out. You're basically, as you fight and go around the loop, you remember the world. And you're filling out the world by placing tiles. The tiles affect your run, and if you make it too hard, you'll die, and you lose a lot of your progress. But if you make it back to your camp and you want to retreat, keep all your stuff, then you can choose to bow out. And then there's certain loops where there's bosses, and it's intense. It's a tough game, but it's just like any other roguelite. It's really like about grinding, about making runs, smart decisions. Highly recommend it. It's super chill. I played it at like 3 a.m. last night just to try to chill out and maybe get a little tired. But yeah, that's what I've been doing. I'm done.
Thank goodness.
I feel like I just talk so much and my segment just takes forever to get through. So I end up talking super fast and now I can breathe and I can just listen to the sweet, sultry tones of Sclarf's voice as he explains what the hell he's been doing. What have you been up to lately?
Just a whole lot. Just a
turn the
whole
lamp.
games.
Turn the lamp. Spotlight on Sclarf.
Spotlight.
Dim the lights. Yeah. Anyway.
So I've been doing a couple of weird things on stream. We talked about Shadow of the Colossus. That was a one-time stream, but I might be doing like an actual speedrun attempt at that pretty soon. But I've recently been playing a lot of Pokemon Emerald in a randomizer Nuzlocke with crowd control enabled.
So explain. I know what a Nuzlocke is. If your Pokemon dies, it's gone. Randomized. What all is randomized? Is it completely everything randomized, or how does that work?
So there are a couple options, but I went with full randomization. I wanted full chaos for this run. So types are random. Pokemon placement is random. Item placement is random. Pokemon abilities are random. Pokemon move pools are random, and Pokemon stats, like how they're arranged, are random.
Yeah,
It's
chaos.
The full thing.
Wow.
I did.
That sounds fun.
When I was searching for clips, I did roll across one where you sent a Tentacruel situation going on. That was.
Should we run it again? Should we run a little clip from the hip real quick? Shooting from the hip, some Sclarf clips.
It might be time.
Let's run.
Okay.
Let's run it. Since we're talking about the Pokemon.
Yeah.
About it.
Hell yeah.
I saw that. That saddened me. I was like,
so that if you don't know, that Tentacruel went before me in turn and used a move called Destiny Bond. If you don't know, that will if you KO that Pokemon, it will also KO your Pokemon. It'll drag you down to the depths of hell.
The bane of all Nuzlockers, or Nuzlocke run.
And it so happened to randomize that a water type move that I used was super effective against the Tentacruel and instantly killed it before I could even have a chance to think about it. And it was just the first move of that battle.
Oh, bummer.
So sudden. Couldn't even say goodbye. Udon Fish.
Honestly.
May God have mercy on your soul.
So that's pretty much how that's gone. We've had one reset, but we're doing good right now. We have a solid team in the works. We're getting there.
Nice.
But I've also been doing some Demon Souls in my playthrough of all the Souls games. I don't even that one. I love the trilogy so far. Not a big fan of Demon Souls. It's rubbing me the wrong way.
Yeah.
It's so there's like, I don't know if it's a stat or it's like a world debuff. It's called World Tendency in that game, if you've never played. And it's essentially the more you die, the harder it gets and the worse it gets for you until you beat a boss, and that boss is also affected by that. So if you go through and don't die the whole way on any like random enemy or falling off a cliff, easy. I mean, my first stream, I only had 19 deaths and I beat 3 bosses. Like, that quick.
Wow.
Not bad.
The next 3 streams was me trying to grind to beat 1 boss because the world tendency got so bad, I couldn't even make it there after, I don't know, 10 deaths.
Dang.
And then it was just downhill.
Yep. I played Demon Souls once on my stream, and I say that once because it's true. Only once. I planned on starting my playthrough and like, yeah, all right, this is going to be the gauntlet. and I made it through the first. I think it was the first boss or second boss, maybe the big giant night boy, big boy.
lad.
I struggled, man. I struggled so much. I was even I had a magic build going, so it's supposed to be easy mode, and I struggled to figure out how to do it, what they wanted from me, but I finally did it. And then I uninstalled Demon's Souls, and I went on with my life. I moved on.
There's so much punishment in those games.
There is. You beat the game. That's how you win Demon's Souls. Honestly.
Yeah. Otherwise, you just accept defeat.
I feel like Demon's Souls beats you. I feel like you never beat it, even if you win.
No.
Like Overwatch.
Yeah,
Oh. Yeah. But I've also on the other side of the gaming world, I've been doing some classic Animal Crossing on my stream. Just a little bit. Been dabbling.
Like OG GameCube Animal Crossing?
OG GameCube Animal Crossing. It's what I grew up with. I loved it.
Such nostalgic vibes.
It's such a good time.
So what's the difference between that and the? So I've never played any of the old Animal Crossing. I never had a GameCube or anything like that. So can you run down through differences or similarities?
Yeah, 100%. It's honestly not too different. Like the base game, you get put in a town, you have to pay your debt, you can fish, you can catch bugs, you can donate to the museum. There are some different NPCs, like there's a police station, a dump, a post office, and then a slew of other things that happen, but way less customization, 100%.
Okay.
You don't get to place your house. You don't get to pick your villagers. You can't place items outside. It's a lot of constraints. And through the series, they grow, but the very first game it's very limited. Inventory space, 15 is all you get. 15 is the starting amount in New Horizons. To put that in perspective.
Yeah.
And then you can upgrade that to what, 60? It's been a while.
I don't even remember. I played New Horizons, or I played the newest one, New Horizons, for about a week religiously straight. I was addicted. And then I realized what I was doing, and I had to let it go because it was just taking out too much of my mind. Is there some like beauty in the simplicity of it, like going back, or is it just like old game is old and this sucks?
It's honestly, the simplicity is great, and I think the biggest difference is the personality of the game. Because New Horizons is great. It's a lot of content. You could play that for. I mean, I probably have hundreds of hours on it. I played it a lot.
Yeah.
But even as like a non-Animal Crossing fan, that game, the first game has just so much personality. New Horizons, all of that villagers, they kind of all just feel like a cardboard cutout. You just interact with them. The original villagers, they will rip you apart.
Yeah.
They are rude. They will let you know if they're upset with you. They will let you know if they're happy with you. And
interesting.
That game is brutal.
Man,
Absolutely
that's how it should be. I remember like old Pokemon games. Gary was an asshole, dude. That guy was a jerk. And now he's your rival. Your rival is like your best bud. You can do it. Oh, you beat me. Hey, good job, man. I knew you could do it. No, not a single smell you later. Like, come on. Yeah. So yeah, Nintendo's kind of washed these days.
Yeah.
They can't be mean to everybody.
No, of course not.
No, they can't. But I wish Animal Crossing got that just a personality update. Just bring like they're all separated into different personality types, but they all essentially are the same thing now. And the old ones, I mean, they'll repeat things. It happens, but it just felt way more personal in that game. It still does.
Nice.
But the only other thing, I've been playing 2 other games. One for school and one to prep for a big event in May? Another Blizzard game, but a little different from Overwatch since I haven't had time to play Rocket League or Overwatch recently. I've had to play World of Warcraft for school.
For
Okay,
school.
For school.
For school.
It's
It
a good
is-
excuse. That's a good
It
excuse.
is a good
No,
excuse.
I swear,
okay.
it's on my syllabus. If you want, I will forward it to you. I will screenshot it.
Oh yeah.
He said to treat it like a textbook.
Whoa.
That went on the first day. So my major is digital narrative interactive design. It's a mouthful.
Solid.
It's basically a computer science and English major,
Okay.
kind of combined. And this class
Sure.
that I'm in, where it's narrative and technology. So it covers a broad subject of, how stories and the medium of technology that we use them in affects them, and text on technology as well. But since World of Warcraft has been around so long, and a lot of people in this major on a game design track, like I am, we're playing WoW up until level 40, and our final is to do a raid with our professor leading it.
Oh my god.
Okay, so this is his excuse.
Dude, I
Your
never
professor's excuse.
This is, yes.
Yeah.
I never got to have that class in college.
That's awesome.
Yeah. My college experience was the worst compared to that.
It's so nice. We on Wednesdays we have a viewing of a movie, or an important documentary on something technological. We started Tron last Wednesday, and we'll be finishing it this Wednesday.
Very
Holy
educational.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So your whole entire class is like, when you're not playing WoW, it's movie day.
Yeah.
That sounds like substitute teacher material there.
We read. I swear we read. We learn.
I believe it. I mean, there's a lot to learn from it. It's all about what you're going into the playthrough, with what your intentions are. Because if you're just gonna mindlessly eat Cheetos and click away, you can do that. That game allows for it. But the truth of the matter is, there's a lot to learn from a game like that. There's a lot there's just a lot of info in there, and if you're looking at it through the right lens, I'm sure you can learn a lot.
Oh yeah. No, there is an entire book that we have to go along with this that is I think it's 10-15 years worth of scientific research, scientific articles on World of Warcraft, and
Wow.
we'll read about that, talk about it on Mondays and Fridays, and we have to be a certain level each Monday.
Wow, that's so cool.
That's a sick
And so
class. I'm jealous.
I assume you guys are in a clan or something, or a group. I don't know I don't know the terminology.
So you can be either in the Horde or the Alliance.
Okay.
That's that's the war of Warcraft.
Right.
It's those two. So our professor decided for us that we're Horde. We play on a specific server, because you can play on multiple different servers. You have a different character per server, I'm fairly sure. But it's fun.
So what are you playing as?
I am a Pandarian shaman.
Yes, let's go.
Is Pandarian like you're a big panda?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
That's
sick.
so cool.
So I've played World of Warcraft when not the newest one, but I guess whichever one came out last time, when they did the level, you could get to level 60 for free or whatever.
Oh yeah.
I leveled up 4 characters to level 60, and then I didn't play again after that because I didn't want to pay for it.
Dang.
But I played only Horde characters, and so I did a panda, I did a goblin. So that was a lot of fun. I sort of
caught the bug.
Yeah, I kind of grinded it out for the week-long free thing, and then however long it was.
That's cool.
Yeah. I didn't think I'd find myself really enjoying it that much. I tried it before when I was pretty young, and it was just too much. I just didn't get it. But I found I was grinding levels today, because I have to be level 30 on Monday, as well as 1,000-word essay about it.
That actually is a good amount of work. When you turn into work. That's boy. Well, we were building the show, and I was trying to think of stuff to talk about. I was trying to think of games we should bring up and stuff. And I looked on Discord. I saw you were playing World of Warcraft, and I was like, "Oh god, oh man, it's work cut out for me. But no, that's really cool to hear. What a cool experiment. And I feel like you'll have a lot of content. You'll be writing a lot. You'll have a lot of content if you wanted to even like make a video on your experience through that.
I'm thinking about it.
Yeah. Nice.
Yeah. Oh, but the only other game that I've been playing off stream is I'm preparing for May. So in May, Tears of the Kingdom is coming out.
Yes. Perfect segue. We can just start talking about that now.
I mean, yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't even need to. I mean, I've just been playing Breath of the Wild.
Oh, good. Yeah. How's that been going?
I've been testing out Breath of the Wild with crowd control because I'm going to be doing Breath of the Wild with crowd control the week leading up to Tears of the Kingdom, and then I'm going to be streaming Tears of the Kingdom every day, I think.
Oh, wow.
Nice. How does that work? Do you have to use an emulator or something for that, or?
I have to use my Wii U on my PC.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. But so you have to. It's a lot. I spent I think 12 hours figuring out how to get everything to work.
Oh wow.
And then another 3 hours of testing I've done so far.
Sounds like a nightmare. Yeah.
Yeah, a little bit, but it is functional. It works. It's so fun. Just messing around with it myself to like just boost myself is fun, but also on occasion I'll use some of the negative stuff to see what happens, and it's funny.
Nice. That's cool.
Yeah.
I would be so scared of crowd controlled games. Like I feel like I'm already bad enough. Like I don't need anybody to troll me.
Yeah, chat trolls me enough just with their words. Chat words cut deep. Okay? Words hurt. I know it's like
true.
sticks and stones and stuff, but like that's just an old wives' tale. Words break bones. Okay? So
I've seen it happen.
Yeah. Well, anyway, that's cool. Sclarf, you've been doing a lot, man. You got a lot going on.
I do.
Well, like I said, I wanted to talk about Tears of the Kingdom, and it's a perfect segue into that. We do have a lot of info about Tears of the Kingdom that's come out recently, and I guess I just wanted to talk about it. There's a lot of cool stuff. A lot of it's the same. You know what I mean? A lot of it's like same, but there's like more built on top of it. And so I'm curious. Like I think my number one question in regards to Tears of the Kingdom is what happened to Link's arm. Or like, why does he have some weird robot arm? Is it like the Sheikah arm and he's not going to have a sick touchscreen cell phone anymore? I don't know. What do you think? Sclarf, Tooth?
I'm a big Zelda theory guy. I'm a big Zelda guy. I know in the first trailer we got there is a corpse. We don't know who.
That's right.
Could be Ganon, could be Demise, could be
It's Zelda.
Whoever. It's Zelda. But I have a feeling that there's some sort of corruption there. And I feel like Link is going to touch him in that cave. That I feel like that's like the opening cutscene. He touches him in the cave. He gets some sort of corruption up his arm. He gets some sort of ancient power from it. That'd be my guess.
That's a really good guess. I don't think I've really thought about it at all because I'm not like I don't really have like a huge store of knowledge about anything Zelda. Like Breath of the Wild was my first ever Zelda game. I think like Sclarf, I think you rated me on a Ocarina of Time stream, and that's where I met Sclarf. And I was like, right. I've never played Zelda before, and that's exactly what it looked like in every one of my games. And so it was when I see this, I'm just sort of like blown away by all of it, and I never pick up on any of the details, I feel like, until I play it, and then I'm always so surprised at everything.
Yeah.
I'm like, wow, I didn't know this was going to be in there. Somebody's like, it was in the trailer. I'm like, I'm overloaded. I don't know.
A lot of people are like blackout on all information. Like, I don't want to know anything. Mute words and phrases on Twitter. Avoid eye contact with certain thumbnails because like I don't want to know anything. And to me, it's like you already know. You know what it is. You know what's going to happen. But there's the details. I'm one of the people that like I don't want to be spoiled, but I want to talk about I want to speculate. You know what I mean? I want to maybe guess it right. I don't want to like look on 4chan or Reddit and find a spoiler that turns out to be true. And so like I want to like ride that line, skirt the line between spoiler and rumor. And yeah, so I tend to like scour the trailers a little bit when they first come out just to try to look for details and little, because you know how Nintendo is. They throw little things in here and there to try to give you info. And then once the game comes out, you're like, oh, that was in the trailer. I should have known. How dumb. But you're not. It's just marketing. We're just human.
I like that theory though, the corruption theory. I feel like that could play so heavy into the game. I'm into that.
I'm here for it. I'm ready for this game.
Me too. I wonder if it's like Sekiro Shadows Die Twice. In the beginning, he gets his arm chopped off, and then he wakes up and he has a prosthetic on with like an old man there. He's like, "Oh yes, I gave you that prosthetic." I wonder if like Link's gonna have some like wise old man, Sheikah man, give him a Sheikah arm, and it's like, I saved your arm. It's a little different now though. Go collect the upgrades around the Hyrule, up in the clouds or whatever. I don't know. But there's also like new abilities. I didn't look too much into this myself, but there's like new looking abilities. There's like you can construct boats and vehicles and things like rafts, and that looks crazy. And that, I mean, people are so creative with the tools available already as it is. And I just wonder what kind of nonsense and foolishness and shenanigans we're going to see all of the players of Tears of the Kingdom get into. Because the physics in that game, I mean, it's just a joy to abuse it, right?
Oh, it's one of the best things. That's one of the things that I was actually testing.
Oh yeah?
With the Breath of the Wild crowd control. I don't know if you know about the so if you freeze an enemy and then shield jump on it and then shoot an arrow, you go into that like freeze time in the air when shooting an arrow.
Yeah.
If you bounce on that enemy with your shield, you'll be launched and you can fly across the entire map if you angle it right.
Whoa.
That's so cool.
So I learned how to do that pretty early on when people found that, and I was like, that's cool. And I used that to get around, and I was just testing to see if I could do it, and
you can.
I still have it.
Nice.
I wish I would have done anything like that when I played that game. I feel like I didn't know anything about Zelda and I didn't watch anybody else play it. And then nobody was really there to tell me about all the cool stuff. Like I didn't know I could shield like slide or whatever until like I was almost beating the game.
Oh,
dang.
That's one of those simple pleasures in Breath of the Wild. Just shield sliding down a hill or a sand dune. Just, man, that's fun.
Yeah. Great way of travel.
I think I went to Ganon with 4 hearts to begin with. And I was
silly.
I didn't know I didn't know what I could do. I couldn't do
I don't
that.
know if there's a single attack that he does that's like less than 4 hearts. I think he one-shots you with anything.
I beat the game with 13.
Right.
Like the bare minimum that I had to have to do. I don't want. Is it spoilers anymore?
Nah.
To get the master sword. Like that's I went to get the master sword. That's it.
How could you?
Oh.
Honestly.
Did you specify spoilers because I spoiled that for you about Majora's Mask?
Yes.
I'm sorry, dude. I'm so sorry. You don't have to make me feel guilty, okay? I'm sorry.
There's some tension in the room.
I'm not going to repeat it, but there's something I ruined about Majora's Mask that... sorry. I'm sorry. Tooth was like about to play it, and I just blurted something out, and he's like, was that a spoiler? And it hadn't even crossed my mind that it could be.
It was really funny when I was playing. I think it was Ocarina of Time or one of them. Like I can't remember what it was, but I was like in the last part of it, and somebody like randomly came into the stream and was like, "Has he gotten to the part where like he has to fight Ganon again?" And I was like,
see, I was like, why? I know what they're doing.
What are you doing?
Yeah.
And then they didn't even chat anymore. The worst.
Whoa.
Yuck.
but then I had to fight
That
Ganon
is-
again, so I was pissed.
Well, what's the release date for Tears of the Kingdom? What are we looking at? I think
May
it's
12th.
May.
May 12th.
Oh, that's the special thing you were talking about in May. I was like,
Yeah.
he's alluding to something, but I'm not picking it up.
Already.
Okay, that makes sense. May. That's so soon. Holy
Very
heck.
soon.
That's so exciting. Oh my god, the world's gonna friggin' be ablaze. It's gonna be crazy.
Yeah, I have a whole video to put out before then.
Ooh.
You better get on that, man. Have you been working on it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh
We
yeah.
don't have to get into details, but it's good to hear. Well, I think we are running a little low on time, but we have a special guest. It's special episode 30, so we're gonna run a little longer. I don't even care.
Yeah, I'm here for it. Let's do it.
I have a very special question for you, Sclarf, because I know you're a Pokemon fan. We were just talking about Pokemon, and I could probably guess based on context clues. But what's your favorite Pokemon game of all of the Pokemon games? I know it's not fair, but you got to
That
choose.
is fair. I feel like there's two that come to mind, and it's got to be Emerald.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I figured that since that was the one you were playing on stream and did the whole Nuzlocke randomizer of, it's got to be that one, right?
Yeah, I'm a big fan of Gen 3. It's so good, but I think a close second is Platinum.
Oh,
Love
okay.
Platinum.
Is that what's that? Platinum's the third one in
Gen 4.
Gen
Right
4.
after.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Gold or Diamond and Pearl, right?
Diamond, Pearl, and
And-
Platinum, yeah.
Yeah. That's the last of the main line that I played all up until Diamond and Pearl and then dropped it for so long and I missed out on so many good Pokemons. My personal favorite is Yellow. I know it's like OG classic, duh, but it's just so nostalgic for me. Close second being Gold. I know a lot of people would say Silver, but all growing up, my Silver cartridge, the battery died and didn't save my data anymore.
Oh,
And so I was kind of mad at it. I hold a little resentment.
personal
so-
vendetta against Silver.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm a ho-oh guy.
I missed all of them after they went from Game Boy Color. So I only had a Game Boy Color, and so I only played the first 3, and then I didn't play another Pokemon game again until I bought Legend of Arceus.
That's a good one to come back on.
Yeah, it is. So what you didn't answer the question though.
My favorite is Yellow too.
Oh.
Of them, and I think it's just because I was just like, as a kid, Charizard's the one, right? But Pikachu is just like, Pikachu slaps.
Yeah.
Like such a
Pikachu's the best.
such a good Pokemon.
I was watching a YouTube video. You guys might be aware of the channel Jordan Fringe, but he put out a whole series of videos on Ash's entire journey, and they're in multiple parts, and they're like hours and hours each. And I just put those on while I'm working and just listen to them, and really cool to have a reminder, a nostalgic ride through Pokemon. What do we got there? A little Pikachu?
Oh, Pikachu.
Love it.
Still a little.
A little Sploot.
Just hanging
Oh,
out.
is that like hands on
like
the chin
his-
there?
He's got one of those.
Oh man. I mean, I could catch you guys. Or what your Pikachus or something?
Whoa.
No, because you guys already own them, so
Don't-
that's illegal.
yeah.
I don't have a
This is-
Pikachu.
You know,
I feel
Pikachu.
left out. Yeah. Well,
This Pikachu has little.
can you squeeze the
Yes.
paws and it says Pika
Yeah.
Pika?
They are kind of squeezy, but they don't do anything.
Aw.
See a little ear twitch on the back one.
Oh,
Oh.
oh, it does do something.
Yeah.
You didn't know that?
No, I didn't know that. That's so good.
Welcome.
Thank you.
Oh, that's
you.
amazing.
I feel so much better about this thing.
That's fantastic. That's a
Wow.
great purchase.
What a good little thing.
Clark's got the eagle eyes. I didn't see anything.
Yeah.
move.
Whoa. Wow.
That's
That
so fun.
that changes the game. Pikachu's awesome.
You were wondering why it was so expensive, and now you know.
Now I know. Oh.
Well, let's see here. We got a lot of stuff on the docket still, but let me pick something. Quick, Sclarf, flash, lightning, lightning, hit strikes. Mary Bang kill Charizard, Blastoise, or Venusaur. Go.
Mary Charizard, kill Venusaur, bang Blastoise.
Dang.
Whoa.
Okay.
I like Bulbasaur. Don't really need Venusaur.
Okay.
Don't need him.
The thought of Venusaur dying is just kind of sad.
I'm
So
sorry.
majestic.
Beautiful creature, but
But like Blastoise or Charizard dying, I can't even
No.
fathom.
Mm-mm.
Nice. Well, that was a nice little quick one, but had to get it out. Had to know.
Yeah, I had to know.
I was ready.
I mean, Tooth, if you want to give your answer,
Oh.
I'll hear it.
I think I marry Blastoise, kill Venusaur still, and bang Charizard because that would be a spicy bang.
Whoa, spicy bang.
All right.
Spicy bang.
Get
That's
a
fire.
spicy bang
Fire
before-
type, you know. Right before I have
Yeah,
to kill
no.
Venusaur.
Ah, you guys are awful. I would marry Blastoise because I just think Blastoise and me would get along really good. I think I'd kill Charizard because my only experience with look, hear me out.
Banned.
Stick with me.
Oh, okay.
Charizard in the Pokemon anime was a real turd basket. Real basket of turds. Dude was a real salty, sassy, I do what I want because nobody can challenge me and I'm not going to do what you say. And, you know, that kind of rubbed me the wrong way. I like Charizard. He's dope. But, like, he's not wifey material. You know what I'm saying? So I'm killing Charizard and I'm banging Blastoise and I'm marrying Venusaur because I think, I'm pretty sure that's what I said before. I'm sticking with it. I'm marrying Venusaur. My reasoning, Venusaur can like use vines to reach and do stuff. And that's pretty cool. That's handy and majestic. I'll reiterate that. And then Blastoise, squishy?
Squishy
know.
bang. Squishy wet bang.
Squishy
Gotcha.
wet.
Yeah, wet.
Wet bang.
Yeah.
So vines over flight.
You know, it's just all about what you're into, I guess.
Yeah, yeah.
That's fair.
At the end of the day,
I don't judge, typically.
yeah, well, no, hey, no judgment, no judgment.
No shame,
Just-
no shaming here on the
no
Mustache
shaming,
Ride
no shaming.
podcast.
Of course not. Of course not.
So, wet bang though, wet bang.
Wet bang.
Mm-hmm. So yeah. Anyway, Sclarf, I want to know a little bit more about you. I want to know more about your YouTube experience, your Twitch experience, TikTok, because I know you have posted some content on TikTok. So take it away. Whichever one, like, which one has affected you more? You think? Which platform do you enjoy the most? Which one do you feel like you need to work on more? Yeah, just give me a quick rundown.
So let's start with TikTok. Let's start with what I think is I think the least helpful so far to me. Honestly, I'm still learning, so that could change. But I found a lot more success in YouTube Shorts than TikTok. So I upload them with almost the exact same format. Instead of hashtag for you page, I'll do hashtag like YouTube, something like that. But the YouTube Shorts, I've gotten like 1K, 1.2K on a couple of those, and I'm like, all right, those are some solid numbers. On the TikToks, I know that it's my followers liking them, and then it's seen by maybe like one or two extra people. I feel like either I don't understand the TikTok algorithm or it does not like me.
Yeah, I don't know what the deal is with that. Tooth, you have some context for TikTok because I've posted on TikTok myself,
Yeah.
but I've stopped for a good while now just because I was kind of feeling a similar way as you.
I feel like the content that I have always liked to make or put on TikTok never does very well. But anytime that I put like something stupid on there, like I've done something like a really stupid 10-second clip of a Zelda game, or I think one of my most viewed TikToks are a Minecraft one where I jumped off of something really high into water and it was like 7 seconds long. And so I feel like I don't know the algorithm, but I know that it's short, sweet, and you want it in the person's face immediately. And that's the success that I've had on there, which is minimal. I don't have 1,000 followers. It's minimal.
I find I've ever since I stopped posting on TikTok, I just don't go on it anymore. I ignore all the millions of notifications that they send me trying to get me to come back.
That's
And
me
ever
sending
since
you videos. That's
I
not
bought
them.
YouTube Premium. Yeah, I do have like 40 something messages on TikTok that I just haven't looked at. But yeah, ever since I bought YouTube Premium, I'm just on YouTube for pretty much most anything, YouTube and Twitter. But yeah, I watch a lot of YouTube Shorts. Same issue as TikTok. I get stuck.
Yeah.
I'm trying to
I
figure out
figured-
my screen time on TikTok.
Oh,
Mine would be bad.
yeah.
I don't even.
My screen time on YouTube would be bad. Is bad. You guys
Yeah.
don't even want to know. But I only listen. I work for 8 hours and I'm listening to YouTube the entire time. So that's just
That's not
perks of
real. That seems like not
working.
real screen time. That seems like
It's ear time.
that's your time. Yeah.
I know. YouTube Shorts have gone well, and YouTube like edited videos have been showing some good progress. I've uploaded some edited, we'll call it edited content, but it wasn't really more than like a glorified clip compilation,
Yeah.
which I've found just haven't really worked that well. But the two videos I have on my recent playthrough of Twilight Princess with the 4K edition, both ended up doing pretty good. The first one kind of really taken off, and the second one just hit 1K. So
Wow. Cool.
Yeah, I watched.
What do you think?
I watched your one a month ago, so that's the one that's like sitting around for like 4.2
Yeah,
or something.
yeah, 4.3 right now, I think.
That's a solid. I think a solid video. I don't know the YouTube algorithm or anything like that because I'm not a huge like. I've never been like huge into YouTube. It's always been like I look at YouTube. But I think that video is like the prime content for like the Zelda audience.
Thank you. I was hoping, as a Zelda fan, I was like, I've seen so many Zelda videos. I think I should know how to make a good Zelda video content wise. Maybe.
Why do you think that one took off? Do you like? Is it I mean, you said it's Twilight Princess in 4K. I mean, I think that right there is kind of that'll turn ahead if you're interested in Zelda. That'll turn ahead. But any other things that you think might have contributed?
Honestly, I have no idea. It did well on initial release. I wanted to get like 500 views on it because I had maybe a couple videos that had hit 100 at that point, and I was like 500 views on like a big edited video would be cool for me. I'd be like, yeah, and it hit 500 in the first day, and then like ended around like 600, and then for the next week it was just kind of quiet, and I was like, I was already content with that. But it was climbing by about like 100 a day, and I was like, by the end of the week, it'll have 1,000. And then it hit 1,000, sat there for like a day, and then it just shot up in like a 2 or 3 day span to where it is now. And I couldn't tell you what happened in that and I mean the one that I just released is currently on the exact same path. It's about a week out. It just hit 1,000, so it could do the same thing. If it does, then I don't know. It seems that YouTube does things in ebbs and flows. I can kind of see when it's pushing my content, when it's not. But I don't know what makes those big pushes.
Well, I think it sounds like you found maybe a series or a formula that's kind of working for you. And then I think from there, it's just consistency in posting, keeping it up. And it sounds like it's kind of a good stride you're in right now. That's cool.
I
we're
don't
getting there. This
go
uh,
ahead.
all right. This summer I plan on just. I mean, I'm gonna be here alone. Everyone is taken off, and I'm gonna have basically infinite free time, and I don't plan on doing anything but streaming and editing.
Nice. Yeah, I don't know much about the YouTube algorithm, but I do know that we have had our last guest is also on the track to be a famous YouTube star, and I think they had a similar thing. Like they found this lane to be in, and now like their TikToks and their YouTube videos are like kind of their TikToks are ebbing the 200,000 view mark.
Oh wow.
And
That's right.
the YouTube videos are like popping off the same exact way too. And so I think that finding that niche where you like really love making that content, I think that's where people like kind of recognize it and they're like, yeah, we need more of this. Like we want to watch the next video.
All right. Yeah.
Nice. Well, how about on Twitch? Because I know you're streaming. I raid you sometimes, and I try to pick up your stream and catch it whenever I can. But you got a good consistent average viewership, and your community is just nothing but positivity and love, and it's really cool to see another great community on Twitch. But it's just such a wholesome place to be too. So it's good that you've cultivated that. How's that going?
Twitch has been going really well. I mean, honestly, the past couple weeks, though, I've been busy with school. I've been streaming more consistently, and it's just been better. Viewers and viewer count's been going up recently. I was kind of stuck in like the teens area for like a bit, and then now we're getting mid 20s most streams and heading up into 30s pretty quickly, and it's like a little scary at first. It's like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
But the vibe doesn't really change that much, and it's really nice. I think the people that we've gathered are good, and they're flocking right now, and I'm hoping to cultivate more people like that into something good. But honestly, even if I was streaming to 5 people, which it still happens, I mean, it's Twitch. People are busy. It's a live stream, you know. Can't always expect people to always be free at the same time, but
it's for the love of the game, for the love of the sport.
It's just good to be able to play a game and talk with good people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I found it's more often than not you'll find good people, or good people will find you. Like you get a troll every now and then, and I'm kind of curious on your experience with trolls or any, negativity in your chat, but I find 85, 89% of the time it's like a good person, or just like someone who's a little younger and communication's just a little weird, or like different language, and that's why it's weird. But usually nobody's trying to cause trouble, and that's really cool. Usually.
Yeah, there's a troublesome few, even good people can have a bad day, and it's just, I think, talking to those people in a way that's positive rather than, trying to push their anger any further, or whatever is going on. But you're right. I don't think there are people coming in to, intentionally do bad, at least not all the time.
Yeah.
Some people will also just think that bad things are okay, and that there's like a moral issue there, or an age issue, or whatever it is that they have that thought.
Or they just spend a lot of time in streams where that more edgy stuff is more accepted.
Yeah.
Where if you just read the room, feel the vibe, you could probably tell it's not that kind of stream. But hey, it's just I think that's, as a streamer, you got to have the skill to be able to navigate those waters, and know kind of how to either calm them down or just how to ban them without making a stink of it, because I don't know, I'm not too quick to ban, but there's lines that you cross, I have no remorse. Are you the same way?
I would say so. I definitely, when I started streaming, I definitely was just like, I mean, I started pretty young. I started when I may have still been 17, but I think I started when I was 18. And I was definitely just like, whoever's here, they're allowed. and then I would just let people who would be in there that would kind of ruin the vibe or not fit in with what I would deem okay, and I would just let them stay for a bit too long. And I've definitely cut back on that recently, and we've had some terrible trolls. I mean, all the time. Anytime playing community games or anything that's like open lobby, it happens. And it's just getting them out as soon as you see it and making sure that it doesn't ruin your personal vibe or your, because I know it'll suck it out of you. Just all your energy, just any negativity.
The vibe is sacred.
Yeah, 100%. And honestly, I know both of your communities, wonderful, by the way. Just putting that out there. Props to you.
Thank you.
But they'll see that negativity too, and they'll either flip their vibe, but it's all about how you come at it, exactly like you said.
Yeah. Well, Tooth, I know you've had some issues in the past. What do you have to say about how Sclarf handles his trolls?
I think I think I had sort of a similar thing. Like when I first started, it was like, yes, like I need people to be here, and you're being weird, but I don't know how to navigate that, so I'm just gonna let you be weird. And I think like over time, like my vibe like got a certain lane, and everybody sort of sticks to it pretty well. I did get hate rated after I tried to play Gartic Phone on stream one time, and I thought it was going to be awesome, right? Everybody was like really excited about it. And one thing that I will say is most of my community is pretty like telling of me, so if they sense something is bad, like I'll get a DM, and I have everything up all the time. And somebody texted me a picture of a scene that they saw, and they were like, you need to cut the video right now. And I was like, okay. Like I cut it off, and like there was some really like racist stuff that was coming through, and I was like, I got like unhinged on it. I was like, we can't have fun with people like that here. And I banned the last 3 people that followed me like that night. I was like, it's gotta be one of you guys. And I just like openly said it. The next stream I was hate rated, 4,000 followers, follow botted. And it was just like, I know it was probably from that interaction. And that's made me a little like iffy. Like if I see somebody come in, they have too many numbers in their name, I'm like, do I ban you? Am I banning you right now? And I feel like I've put together a pretty solid mod crew that has my back on stuff. Like one of my mods, I added Buttsbot to my stream. And I didn't tell anybody about it. I forgot to. And one of my mods almost banned Buttsbot because they thought they were somebody trolling. And I was like, no, it's okay. And I was like, but thank you so much. And I feel like my mods are like that. Like they can read a vibe really quick, and they're ready to ban people. And I like that a lot. And I'm really happy that I've sort of cultivated this. Like I'm pretty family friendly in my stream. I mean, I'm playing New Vegas right now, and there's a lot of suggestive stuff in that game, so I guess I'm like mid family friendly, like teen, like, you know, like if you're 17, like you're not, PG-13, right? And so
I feel like you're family friendly, but you're not afraid to be around unfamily friendly stuff.
Yeah, like I'm fine. Like it's just I don't want to like project a weird, like, you know, where I'm like raging and like yelling at a camera kind of stream. And so I feel like if I'm not cursing or anything like that during my stream, like I stay pretty mellowed. Like I'm not upset during the game. I'm never like raging at anything. And so I feel like my mods feed off that. So when people come in, they know when to ban them. I don't really have to deal with it. It's really nice.
Nice.
Keep the vibe.
Shout outs to the mods.
Yeah, the mods.
Shout outs to the mods, honestly. I mean, luckily, I haven't had too much need for a mod, but it's like when you need one and they're there, it's just, I don't know. It's one of those things that it goes right and you don't have to think about it. But like in hindsight, it's just such a blessing to have somebody there to help. But when something goes wrong and you don't have a mod, you really wish you had one. It kind of really throws a wrench in the whole deal. So if you're a mod, thank you personally, my mod, thank you. Tooth, thank you. And yeah, also I think I can speak for all of us when I say thank you.
And if you are a mod, there's a special thing going on right now where you can make a video and go to TwitchCon if you're selected. It's a drawing thing.
What?
So if you're a mod for a community, we'll put a link in the description of the video, but it might be too late by then. I'll have to check. But you can make a video about being a mod and get a free ticket and airfare and hotel for TwitchCon.
What?
Yeah,
that's cool.
It is cool.
Wow.
I would do something about being a mod in a couple different streams, but I don't know. I feel like there's like, I'm a mod in your stream, and then there's like the mod for the Dirty Tooth or the mod for Sclarf. And I'm not that guy for anybody, and so I definitely wouldn't want to accept a gift because I feel like there's better mods that really deserve something like that. Because man, these mods are lightning quick on the bans sometimes. In some big streams I'm watching, things are banned way before I even see what they said.
It's so seamless. It's so seamless for the big streamers.
Honestly.
Well, I think that's a good time to call it. Maybe how about one more clip from the hip if you got another one on deck.
I do.
And we'll talk about it for a bit, and then we'll find somebody to raid and pass the level along. But Sclarf, this has been so much fun, dude.
Yeah, thank you so much for having me. This was awesome.
Let's check out one more Sclarf clip and see what else he's got.
I'll play a good one to go out on. I feel like everybody in chat, we had a good raid tonight, so we'll play this one for everybody that came in tonight.
Yeah, shout out Amanda the Duke for the raid. Thank you.
Step into the sun with the sun rolling high through the sapphire sky. It's red strong through the arrow down. It's the cycle of life, and it moves us all. I need to be stopped.
Demon Souls will do that to you, huh?
It brings it out.
It was good. I that's the kind of content that you can expect from Sclarf. So make sure that you guys go follow him, follow his channel, follow his YouTube. Make sure that you're part of his YouTube success, and TikTok success and Twitch success.
Oh yeah.
And thanks for being a guest. This was cool. I like the guest episodes. The best, because SMC sometimes just like sucks to talk to. You know, he's a bit much. He has a stand-up desk. You know,
yeah, honestly, it's a little pretentious.
If you haven't noticed, I've been moving a little bit too much, I feel like, for being on camera.
I feel like I gotta move too.
It's just one of those standing things, you know, when you're standing.
I could lounge, you know.
I could lounge too.
This guy's a gamer. Whoa, this guy's a gamer.
Sorry, let me.
Whoa.
I can't lounge that far.
We lost Sclarf.
We lost the guest.
Man down.
That was a big.
That one, it goes really far, actually.
Yeah, that's a lounge chair.
Well, see, something you guys can't do is. That.
What, go off camera?
No, just the old, pop-up surprise.
Oh,
I mean, you could.
Peekaboo.
You'd have to be a little bit tougher.
Oh, now my chair is like, I feel like I can't get the right position. I just ruined my day.
Oh no.
That was a good try. Good effort.
Yeah.
I think you're right. You got us there.
We can't do the pop-up, but.
Well, Sclarf, it's been wonderful. Thanks again for joining us. Thanks for taking the time to join our show. It's got to be one of the best episodes of Mustache Ride ever made.
If you ever feel you want me back, any day, call up my people at Sclarf Corp. They'll get in contact with me.
We'll make
Official
it happen.
friend of the show.
Official.
Hell yes. Well, thank you also, viewers, for tuning in to episode 30 of the Mustache Ride podcast. We hope you had a good time, and remember, you can contact us at mustacheridepod@gmail.com if you have any questions for us, comments for us, things you want us to talk about on the show. Perhaps you want to be a guest or you know someone who would be a good guest that we should get to know. I don't know what these hand signs are that I'm doing, but mustacheridepod@gmail.com. Let us know what you're thinking. Help improve the show because, I mean, not that we need any help, but like...
But it'd be cool. It'd be cool to get some opinions.
Yeah.
On things.
You can also check out The Dirty Tooth, twitch.tv/The Dirty Tooth with 3 Ys. You can find me, twitch.tv/SuremanCool. You can find both of us at those same names on Twitter, YouTube, all that good stuff. And of course, our very special guest, Sclarf, twitch.tv/Sclarf, youtube.com/@Sclarf, maybe? I don't know if you've changed that yet. Okay.
Yeah, I got
nice.
it.
And then Twitter too. Sclarf on Twitter, SCLARF. Great guy. Go follow him. And there's an underscore. You'll find it. I put in Sclarf and I found you. You were top of the list.
I'm the top guy. I'm kind of a big deal.
You're kind of the only Sclarf that means anything to anybody. Because
I'd hope so.
You're my favorite Sclarf, at least. I mean,
my favorite too. Yeah, by far.
My heart.
All of those links will be down in the description as well if you're watching this later on YouTube. Thank you for watching all the way to here, to the very end. You're a legend. Yeah. Tooth, who the heck are we raiding tonight? Who are we sharing the love with?
So we talked about Pokemon a little bit. And